Hello students, today we'll do mean value theorems. There are two theorems. One is Rolle's theorem and second one is Lagrange's mean value theorem. So first we'll do Rolle's theorem. Rolle's theorem mein you need a function which should be a real value function, should be defined in the closed interval a b, and three more conditions are there which should be satisfied before verifying this Rolle's theorem. That function should be continuous in closed interval and should be differentiable in open intervals, because at end points the function is not differentiable. So it should be differentiable in open interval. And third condition is f of a is equal to f of d. And then there exists at least c, then there will exist at least one value of the function between a and b, where you will get the differentiation of function 0. F dash d means differentiation at that point will be 0. At least one point. कम से कम एक होना चाहिए, it may be more than one also. So geometrically you can see this is point A, x. There are two values of x, a and b, and f of this function is continuous. First condition is satisfied. Function is differentiable. At all points it is differentiable. We can draw tangents at all the points except at endpoints. And third, f of a should be equal to f of b. F means the value of function on y-axis. So at a the value is this, you are getting fa, and b the value of f will be fb. Same again, the values are same. So all three conditions are satisfied. Then you can apply this condition there, result, to get the value of c, and that c will lie between a and b. Now there are some results before verifying this Rolle's theorem. What are the results? Polynomials are always continuous and differentiable everywhere. You can directly apply these results. Polynomials are always continuous and differentiable. Exponential function, sine function, cosine function, exponential function like ex, sin x, cos x, sine and cosine functions, they are also continuous and differentiable everywhere. Log functions are continuous and differentiable in its domain where it is defined only, because log of negative terms are not defined, log 0 is not defined. So it is differentiable and continuous only in its domains, means where it is defined. Tan x is not continuous at x is equal to pi by 2 plus minus 3 pi by 2 plus minus 5 pi by 2, means that odd multiple of pi by 2 it is not defined, because it becomes infinite at these points, so it is not continuous. And mod of x is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. So these are the results which you have to learn before applying this Rolle's theorem. Related to where we have to verify Rolle's theorem, let us take this function fx is equal to x square plus 2 and verify. You have to verify this Rolle's theorem. Verify Rolle's theorem for function this in interval minus 2 to 2. Now first condition, since it is a polynomial, so it is continuous. In closed interval, because polynomials are everywhere continuous and differentiable. First condition. Second, differentiable in open interval. End points differentiation is not defined. And third, calculate f minus 2, f of a, this is a, this is b. You will get minus 2 square plus 2, 4 plus 2. You will get 6. F of 2, 2 square plus 2, again 6. So f of minus 2 is equal to f of 2. So all three conditions are satisfied. All three conditions are satisfied. So what you will get? You will get a value of c between a and b. एक value of इसके बीच में जरूर ऐसे होगी where the differentiation will be 0. Just find f dash x. F dash x is 2x and keep this f dash x is equal to 0 2x is equal to 0, so x is equal to 0. So C we are getting 0, where the differentiation is 0, and this C lies between, which belongs to minus 2 to 2. So this value is lying between minus 2 and 2, so Raleigh's theorem is verified. So Raleigh's theorem, before verifying, you have to satisfy these three conditions. If three conditions are satisfied, then you have to apply then you can verify Raleigh's theorem. This is second theorem, Lagrange's mean value theorem, or LMV theorem we call it as. Here also there are two main conditions before applying this theorem. Before verifying this theorem, let fx be a function defined on AB such that it is continuous in AB in closed intervals and differentiable in AB open interval. So only two conditions should be satisfied. Then there exists a real number C belonging to A and B. Between A and B you will get a number, any number where this condition will be satisfied. F dash C is equal to f of B minus f of A, B minus A. This will be more clear when you will do the question. So before doing the question, we will discuss the geometric meaning of this theorem. What is the geometric meaning of this theorem? This gives a point. Here fa, this function is continuous and this function is differentiable also. But f of A is not equal to f of B in this case. So then geometrically it gives a point on the curve where the line will be parallel, the tangent to the curve will be parallel to the line joining the endpoints. If these two conditions are satisfied, then this result will give you a point where the tangent to the curve will be parallel to the line joining the endpoints. And in Raleigh's theorem, what we got? We got a point on the curve, where tangent is parallel to x-axis. This is for Raleigh's theorem. There we get a point where tangent is parallel to x-axis. Here we get a point where the tangent is parallel to the line joining the endpoints of the curve. Now we will verify this theorem. So we will see whether both the conditions are satisfied or not. We are given a function x minus 2 sine x. This is polynomial, this is sine function, and this is difference of two continuous function. So difference of two continuous function is always continuous. Difference of two differentiable function is always differentiable. So first case, being difference of two continuous function, the fx is continuous in minus pi to pi. Fx is differentiable in minus pi to pi. Now we will calculate f of A. What is f of A? A is minus pi, B is plus pi. So we will calculate f of pi, minus pi. This will be minus pi minus 2 sine minus pi. Sine pi is 0, you will be left with minus pi only. Then f of B, which is equal to f of pi, that is pi minus 2 sine pi. Sine pi is again 0, you will get pi. This will be 0, so pi is left. Now differentiation of this function f dash x, what you will get? X, differentiation of x is 1, minus 2 sine x, minus 2 sine x is cos x. Now just apply the formula. This formula here will apply. F dash c is equal to, or you can say f dash x is equal to f of b minus f of a upon b minus a. F dash x is 1 minus 2 cos x is equal to f of d. F of d we have got pi. F of a we have got minus pi. B minus a, what is b? Pi. Minus minus pi. So we'll get 2 pi upon 2 pi will give you 1. So 1 minus 2 cos x is equal to 1, or this 1 and 1 will be cancelled, or cos x you will get 0, or x you will get plus minus pi by 2. 92 you will get this 0. So plus minus pi by 2, you have got two values of x more than 1. So it is written at least one value. There exists real number c at least one. कम से कम एक होना चाहिए. It may be more than one also. So x is equal to plus minus pi by 2, which belongs to minus pi to plus pi. So this theorem is verified.